Well, let's go to Britain and the political editor of the Express Online. You can keep up to date, by the way, by reading David Maddox. This is the most informed man on this issue, I'm telling you, in Britain. You can read him at express.co.uk. It has been an explosive 24 hours in British politics. David Maddox joins me. David, thank you for your time. You have headlined a piece, Tuesday your time. It is the end for Boris tonight, whether he accepts it or not. Now, you had thought Boris would survive. Now two outstandingly talented senior cabinet ministers, Chancellor Rishi Sunak and the Health Secretary, formerly the Chancellor, Sajid Javid. David, is this the political death sentence?
It is, and Boris may survive another few days or maybe a week or two even, but this is it. It's over. These are two of the top 5 ministers in his government. They were both highly respected men. One of them, at least, probably both of them, are now preparing a leadership bid to replace him. And the fact is that I think he's now lost the majority of his own Conservative MPs. There's going to be, I think we spoke about it last week, there's going to be a big vote next week for a thing called the 1922 Committee, which controls the leadership election rules. The rebels, although, if they're in the majority, you can hardly call them rebels, I suppose, but the anti-Boris MPs are likely to get a majority. I think the rules will be changed and there will be another vote of confidence. He'll be out.
You're in the thick of all of this. I'm most impressed about how much you know and how many of these people are talking to you. Have MPs previously loyal to Boris Johnson told you, David Maddox, personally, that they've lost confidence in the Prime Minister?
Yes, absolutely. And I was, the moment yesterday came for me when I was sitting in a part of Parliament called Portcullis House. It's where the coffee bars are, and it's where a lot of the gossip and business goes on, informal business goes on. And I was sitting there having a coffee, and 2 absolutely rock solid Boris loyalists came to me separately and said, I've had enough. This is it. I'm absolutely fed up. I've been a rock solid loyalist. I use those words, but he's got to go. I've lost confidence.
And these are people.
One of them.
These are people, are they not, who admitted to you that they owed their seat in the Parliament to Boris Johnson?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but basically they said we don't have any more energy.
I mean, they were both men.
Yeah.
They were both men. They were from red wall seats in the north. Those ex-Labour seats. And I'd literally last week I'd seen both of them in different places berating rebels. Finger pointing and getting angry about the disloyalty to Boris. It's over. I mean, when he loses people like this, it is completely over. As I say, he may try to hold on for a few days. He's replaced Rishi with another leadership contender, Nadhim Zahawi. That's an interesting story, actually, because Zahawi was about to resign. And he's what we're told is they had a long meeting in Downing Street, and Boris said, "Well, look, if you don't resign, I'll make you Chancellor." And that was the condition for Zahawi to stay on, but he was on the point of going. We're still not sure if the Defence Secretary is going to stay in the job. There's a drip of small sort of lower position ministers resigning, even as we speak. Actually, one just before I came on air with you, a woman called Laura Trott was the latest. I think that takes us up to over a dozen resignations. Yeah.